Now Justin.
Owen.
Well, there you go.
All right, thank you, Lynn. As you can see, Brian Ercolano, our big winner for the evening thus far. Faraz Janka down the most at this stage. Our other three players pretty close to even, but Justin Young up a couple grand.
Blinds are 50 and 100. And sometimes they straddle, sometimes they don't. This time they don't, and Johnny is going to raise to 300.
800.
Come on.
Yep, only because of you.
Brian with the 3-bet up to 800 with ace-10.
You guys working together, trying to squeeze me? It's nice.
I just texted him.
Gives both his opponents a nice price to continue. So 3 ways to this flop of 10, 4, deuce, 2 hearts. Big flop for Justin and Brian. But Brian, still in the lead, will bet 2,000.
Top pair ace kicker up against Justin with the 4 flush and 10s. This could get very interesting fast. Let's go to the turn. It's an ace of hearts. Flush here for Justin.
Absolute money card for Justin. Savvy check from Brian.
36.
And yeah, if I'm in Brian's shoes, I can't imagine folding this river. I just, well, you got me, you got me.
Hey.
Flush.
It hurts, but it could have been worse.
Oh, my. Oh, no, I did not bet enough. Can I take that bet back? I would like to bet 7,000.
There you go. Justin Young, 40 years old,
Nice, man.
WPT champion, taking down a good one.
You can take the little.
The small boys?
You can take the fun change.
Yeah. I'm
Fun money.
I win the small ones so you can win the big ones later.
Exactly. I'm just trying to boost your ego. I feel like every hand that I'm gonna be on TV is me losing. Look like a loser.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure that Queen 9 of Diamonds is going to make it on there.
Okay, all right.
That one might be the teaser, the trailer.
Brian, so far the big winner at our table, enjoying the action. Did a good job of minimizing his losses on that hand after turning top 2 pair.
So this time he's going to call with 6-4 clubs. There's Shane. He is a businessman, sports bettor. He goes out. Johnny Moreno,
Yeah.
also going to call.
What do you do? What do you like, poker?
The flop is a 8 deuce deuce. Everyone checks. A 6 on the turn. Gives Brian a pair of 6s.
400.
Easy.
Ooh.
I was going to only bet
All right, big
200,
boy.
so I may have cost myself 200 extra.
Justin makes the call with ace-9.
How about that? Another 6.
A full house on the river for Brian.
5,000.
5,000.
Oh my gosh, I love that bet. I don't care if you have it or not, I just love the bet.
Brian bets 4 times the size of the pot.
No, I'm folding. I still love the bet, I don't care. I just love the bet.
Why aren't you paying to see anything? Here, you want to pick one?
Yeah, obviously. I can't beat that one.
Play online poker for over $100,000 in cash and prizes every month at clubwpt.com. Sign up today for free using bonus code YT44 and get a free entry into a $5,000 guaranteed tournament.
Faraz raises to 300.
Brian. And let's take a look at his cards this time. Well, he's got the best. The best of the best. Pair of aces.
1,000?
2,000.
Makes it 1,000 to go into Faraz Janka. But Faraz getting out of the way. He escapes from Brian.
Wait, you just folded? You just folded?
Yeah. Let's try to switch it up.
Instead of losing on the river, you want to lose on the pre-flop?
Let's fold.
I don't know. Are we friends enough where I can needle you like that? I don't know. Maybe not.
I didn't even take it as a needle.
Strategy.
Strategery.
Stating the obvious.
Faraz Janka, quite a player. 7 WPT final tables.
300.
This time he has a pair of 3s. Makes it 300 to go. And can you believe this, Tony? Pair of aces again for Brian.
Back-to-back aces for Brian here. This time Faraz, with a pair of 3s, has a hand that can see a flop. with deep stacks.
Flops a jack 5-4.
Brian leading off with the check here, a little surprised by that. Faraz will check behind.
10 on the turn, and Brian's just deciding, I just want to try to sucker Faraz into betting, but it's not going to work.
I'm down with checking on one street, but not both. I think at some point you need to start getting value for your aces.
He couldn't get any action before the flop of the last aces against Faraz, so this time he tried to trap him. Hasn't worked so far. He'll bet 3,000.
Faraz perhaps thinking that Brian has ace-king, but doesn't get sticky there and drops his threes, so Brian will drag his third straight pot with a pair of aces.
I think everybody has a vibe or a different energy at the table. I don't have anything, but I will call you. You kind of need to figure out who the personality is at the table before you kind of jump in.
Easy.
If I vibe off the different personalities, if somebody's talking trash, I'll talk trash back to them and get in their head, and that's the most fun to me. It's not about winning the money, it's just kind of messing with people.
Only bet
All right,
200.
big boy.
And Shane makes it 300. People are going out. Brian, garbage bag Brian, making the call.
Oh, I like that nickname. Garbage Bag Brian. No, I love that nickname, Garbage Bag Brian.
Okay, that's it. That's it.
Now Brian here flops 2 pair.
Shane with top pair, making the bet. Brian makes the call.
Brian turns a full house. Shane with top pair and a queen kicker does find the check on the turn, nice discipline. And a queen on the river will give him top 2 and also miss every discernible draw on the flop. So I gotta think that once Brian bets, Shane won't think too long before making this call. Yeah, it's instant. Now garbage bag gets paid off there. I'm running with it, Vince.
Yeah,
It's a thing now.
And he does it with a trash hand. Now, I like eating, you know, but I don't like eating at the poker table. And I always seem to be losing when I'm eating, and it almost makes you want to choke on a chicken bone. How about yourself? Do you order a lot of food, Tony?
No.
Only
Think
by
about it.
necessity.
I'm not going to say it again. You know who he is.
Oh, garbage bag with the aces. It never ends for this guy.
That's the 4th time he's had aces here tonight.
The funny thing is, if you heard your nickname was Garbage Bag, you'd think it was an insult, and instead we're like, how awesome is it that he carries around $500,000 in a garbage bag? That's so cool, we gotta give him a name.
He's got bragging rights.
O'Brien here bets into the second pair of Shane.
Shane here with 7s and 6s.
Nice check from Garbage Bag there over to Shane. Slowing down on this card that completes the flop flush draw. This is the first time that Brian's aces have been drawn out, and he's done a good job of controlling the pot size here and not getting himself in too deep. 3 of spades on the river does not improve Brian's aces.
Check.
And Shane misses a bet on this river.
2 pair.
Nice hand.
Thank you.
Back and forth.
Back and forth. That's how the rest of the night went. I'd be happy.
I had a bad feeling about that one, I think.
There's a lot out there.
Yeah.
I thought maybe you had a 5 there on the river.
As you can see, Justin Young out in front with some chips. The only person stuck at this point is Faraz Jaka.
Man, that's a dirty feeling. You're the only loser in the game. Everybody's just passing your money around.
You're gonna call Faraz Jaka a loser?
For the moment.
Okay.
He's a life winner, but a this evening loser.
And we move on. We got 300 from Johnny. And Brian's gonna make this call with ace-4, so we're gonna see the flop. 10-5-4. So Brian getting his 4s.
This guy coming for you. Of course he's gonna call.
Brian making the bet, getting called. 10 on the turn, so Johnny's still in front, but Garbage Bag continues to bet. And been called.
Yep.
River card a7. So Brian gives up
Damn it. Brian pipped by the sixes there.
Got my number, man.
You actually did beat me out of a pot. You had an ace and hit an ace on the river, remember? I paid you like 2,000 I have.
Oh, did you?
I thought you were bringing up an $800 pot. You're like, dude, check down, you hit an ace on the river.
You're up like 20 G's, I'm up. I remember that one hand I won was $100. That's the only one I remember. I have a short-term memory. Did I really win a hand against you for 2,000?
I had pocket kings, remember?
Oh, yeah. That hurt, that one hurt.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Garbage bag Brian has been in every pot, it seems like. Loves the action.
Faraz going up to 600.
Here he goes again. He's got tens this time. He is going to move it up to 1,600. Faraz with the ace-jack making the call. Good pot. Flop is a king, king, four.
Well, I'd like to see Brian bet there. Your range is a huge advantage, and your pair wants some protection.
Oh.
And a consequence will be Faraz turning a jack and essentially locking up this pot now. And this is not the time to bet. This is a very poor decision to bet this turn after checking the flop. You really can't get value from worse hands. You can't get better hands to fold.
Yeah, he positioned himself with the raise before the flop properly and then checks it, and he got himself into trouble, and he's got to keep doing the wrong thing here.
This just doesn't make any sense. You're never gonna get a jack to fold. I think that Brian's just kind of swinging.
And now he realizes, uh-oh.
You got a jack.
Just got to bet the flop. Maybe I would have gotten him out, maybe not.
Nice hand for us.
Let's start taking money from the other people instead of just giving it to them.
I know, all you and I do is just,
We've been trading for the most part, yeah.
And then every once in a while we play a big ass pot.
Yeah.
Faraz needs a comeback, though. He's the man that's stuck.
I have the button. I should 3-bet this, especially for us. It makes it 250.
All right.
Faraz raising it up.
Does not change my 3-betting range.
I think Justin would almost always call this hand, but he announced before
You guys have fun.
there was cards dealt that he was gonna 3-bet, so he 3-bet him.
I'm just saying. I mean, I know we're back heads up again, but
I love the banter, you know? I'm gonna talk so much about you when I go back there. I can't wait. Yeah? All right.
He's out here gambling as we go to this flop, and Jack 9-5 rainbow.
800.
That's a baby bet.
Yeah, I'm a baby man.
3,200.
Oh, I fold in.
He is tired of just calling and waiting for cards. He shows the bluff.
Damn it. I actually have that beat.
Yeah, these guys are having fun. Credit to them, Brian and Justin. They really enjoy each other's company.
What do you got there?
Fighting in these
Two
pots.
sixes. 2 6s. 2 black 6s, if it helps.
I need to pick me up.
That's your word.
I was gonna lose.
Play online poker for over $100,000 in cash and prizes every month at clubwpt.com. Sign up today for free using bonus code YT44 and get a free entry into a $5,000 guaranteed tournament.
So I think it's going all right now, a lot of ups and downs. You know, a bunch of professional poker players. I've been bantering with Justin the whole time. That's basically who I'm kind of targeting, marketing, trying to kind of get in his head. He's on tilt, so I'm trying to take advantage of that. I think he's pretty loose, so that's kind of where I'm targeting my money right now.
That takes a long time in the business world before you describe conversation as marketing. Brian Ercolano was up over 20,000 earlier, now 3,000. Seems to think that Justin is the man to go after, but that could backfire here as Justin Young has raised kings. And Brian going to 3-bet 10-7 suited.
I'll leave you two, just like you guys like it.
Justin in a great spot.
Well, tough to target a guy if he's got one of the best hands.
4,000.
4,100 to go.
I don't know if I wanted him to laugh that heartily after I threw you at him.
That was that Joker laugh.
Yeah.
That's a sick.
I was 41.
I'm smiling, in case you can't tell.
No, I can tell.
If it was 3, I mean, I said I'm gonna call or go all in.
Well, that's quite a drastic thing.
He escapes.
Just messing with you.
Justin showing one of the kings.
All right, all right.
It was a good hand.
I had 7-10. Suit it.
Oh, obviously.
Didn't he get you a 7-10 suited earlier?
I think
Yeah.
so.
See?
I played it really well, though.
I thought it was good luck.
He had 2 pair. You know,
We've seen Justin 3 times at a final table on the World Poker Tour. He's a WPT champion at the Seminole Hard Rock a few years back. And he's won well over $2 million in total prize money on the World Poker Tour. He's an impressive player. But right now, the impressive hand, pair of queens for Shane.
Just a flat call from Shane. He is definitely the snuggest player on this table tonight.
not have guessed. It would have been us 4 and not Brian. That's
Unbelievable. And Johnny with ace-10 of clubs, just calling. Flops a king, jack, jack.
Wow. Justin with trips, Faraz with top trips. Checks around. Everyone showing some caution in this 4-way pot.
Unreal. Now Faraz gonna come out with a bet. 850.
850.
And Justin will make this call with trips. And this is some of Justin's experience in deep cash games paying off. Doesn't get himself in more trouble than necessary on the turn. Knows it's very easy in a 4-way pot for somebody to have a superior jack. He basically has a bluff catcher here.
3,600.
And he's gonna quickly call this one.
he wins.
Nice sized bet from Faraz. He bet about 2 times the size of the pot on the river there with top trips.
You slow playing son of guns.
Trying to get you. I did not slow play.
He did not.
I just got really excited and started betting big.
I was pretty sure he had a better jack, so I decided to just check call.
I was pretty sure he had a worse jack.
All right, nice straddle.
Straddle.
Right now, it's gonna be straddled by Justin. Called by garbage bag Brian. And Faraz Jaka with the pair of aces. He'll make it 1,000 to go.
Uh-oh.
Justin with ace king goes to 3,500.
Uh-oh.
Garbage bag goes out.
Let's see how much trouble Justin gets in.
So Faraz in a great place. He has the aces, beautiful, and he's gonna pop it, makes it 8,000 to go.
Yeah, and Faraz with the perfect image to get action here.
Now Justin.
Owen?
Well, there you go.
You pick, sir. How many times? I prefer twice, but don't care that much.
Twice.
Want to hit twice?
I have the best non-pair hand available.
Well, they're gonna run it twice, Tony.
Okay.
Nice hand.
So far.
Here's the first one. And queen, 9, 8.
Not much there for Justin. He needs a running jack 10.
Very quiet now all of a sudden. So a queen on the turn. Faraz gonna win the first one.
Give him the heart.
Don't waste my heart. Don't waste my hearts. I might need them next time.
There we go.
You need to get rid of your diamonds and spades.
Screw it.
Sorry.
I know I asked for twice, but I was happy with
Yeah,
the first
that's
one.
fine,
I was cheering for that river.
You're fine.
Can Justin get lucky on the second one? It's a queen, 8, 8.
That doesn't seem fun. Ooh, diamonds though. Hello.
No, this time Justin with the backdoor flush draw, though.
Diamond. Joking. Got him.
A 5 of clubs will end this pot, and Faraz gets the full double up.
I don't think we need to see any more. Nice hand, nice.
Thank you. Unlucky.
Faraz Jaka now. He has turned it around from the big loser to now the big winner at this cash game.
That's a good straddle. Oh, I added another 10, so 30 total. 30 total.
Justin Young, who added 30,000 to his stack after that cooler that he lost to Faraz Jocko, who for the moment is our biggest winner on the night after a slow start. Johnny Moreno, the only other winning player, and Brian Ercolano and Shane Shigsby down a few grand.
Justin keeping a good attitude, even though he just got snapped on that last hand. Bad things can happen to great players. And we got a couple calls after Justin has raised. Let's go with the flop, a big ace, king, 8.
Check. Check.
Justin with aces.
500.
Brian with the gut shot and a backdoor flush draw has some potential outs here. We'll continue for 500.
It only gets better for Justin, 3 of a kind here.
1,000.
Now that may allow Brian to escape here. And he does get away.
I feel like the mood got a little more somber after I lost that pot, guys. It's okay.
It's okay.
It's all right, guys. I feel like you guys are more upset than I am. I mean, no one's happy that Faraz has all the money right now.
I think that's what it is.
Believe me, no one's happy about that.
It's a little dangerous, yeah.
We haven't been talking about you at all.
That's why I left. Figured. Need to vent a little bit.
Well, you wish I had more money?
We said we were going to figure out how much you were up, and we're going to do a flip at the end of the night to get one of us up $1 more.
Just for that watch.
Well, that's right. The winner, the one that wins the most at the cash game here tonight, will go home with the Hublot watch, the Baccarat Crystal, and of course, get to keep the cash winnings. And now Justin with the pair of queens. He's starting to heat up after his big loss.
And Brian is starting to spin out, just calling everything he can get his hands on.
And a flop of an ace, king, 7, 2 diamonds. Brian doesn't care, doesn't catch, but he's gonna bet.
I think Justin will take one off here, and yes, he does. Knows that Brian has a very wide range of hands to call pre-flop, even though these 2 overcards on the board aren't what Justin wants to see.
2 aces, and Brian garbage bag continuing to bet. You gotta respect it.
Well, now it gets more tenuous for Justin.
If I only have a real hand.
It's gonna work out.
Nice.
Well, I'm surprised he would pass up an opportunity to show his cards. And a bluff that he got through against Justin.
Broke up your streak.